Finding the best running shoe is a difficult task. There are hundreds of new options that are released by a dozen large running shoe brands every year. But which ones would be the best for you and your running needs? Well, in this video, we're going to be breaking down the top 5 best running shoes of 2018. To help us do this, we're collaborating with Swift Runners, a running shoe channel here on YouTube that does great in-depth running shoe reviews. So, without further delay, take it away, Swift Runners.
Thanks, Tom. Hey everyone, it's Sina from Swift Runners. Tom asked me if I could put a list together for the top 5 running shoes of early 2018, and it is my pleasure to do so. And regarding the actual list, I did try to base it on the specific needs of runners from different categories. So whether you're a stability runner, a neutral runner, a minimalist, or trail runner, there is one shoe within this list for your needs. So I think it's a really good overall breakdown of the different shoes that are available in the market so far in early 2018. So without further ado, let's get on to the actual best running shoes of early 2018 so far. And starting first, for stability, we have the Brooks Adrenaline GTS 18. And for a men's size 10, it comes in at 10 ounces, has a heel-to-toe drop of 12 millimeters, and is designed for road or street surfaces. So we chose it as our best stability running shoe because of its superb cushioning, lightweight design, and great pronation and motion control mechanics. The Adrenaline GTS stands as Brooks' flagship stability shoe, and in the 18th iteration, it really has some amazing updates. The upper is completely revamped for a more sleeker, comfortable, and better fitting experience thanks to the highly breathable and form-fitting mesh used as a primary material. In terms of the sole unit, Brooks uses the progressive diagonal roll ball and BioMogo technologies, which is pretty much just a combination of hardened foam and plastic designed to keep the runner safe from overpronation or over twisting of the foot. Overall, the sole unit performed just as one would like. It provided great grip and traction on road surfaces. It didn't wear down too quickly thanks to its high durability, and the stability mechanics really kicked in to keep your feet from overpronating once your form starts to break down during the longer runs and the high mileage runs. So if you're in the market for a stability shoe, definitely check out the Brooks Adrenaline GTS 18. It's a really good shoe, I think, for stability runners who are looking for a bit more pronation and motion control. So next up on our list, we have the best neutral running shoe of early 2018, and our pick is the Nike Air Zoom Pegasus 34. So the Air Zoom Pegasus 34 comes in at 10 ounces, has a heel-to-toe drop of 10 millimeters, and is designed for road or street surfaces. Those in the actual running community will more than likely already be familiar with the Pegasus line, as it stands as the oldest running shoe line Nike right now offers. It has one of the most loyal and cult-like followings because as a neutral cushion runner, it doesn't really get much better than this shoe. The 34th iteration is one of the best released so far from Nike, as it brings together almost every aspect you would want for a quality neutral cushion runner. The upper forms superbly over your feet with no hot spots or cramping in the toe box area, so there won't be any bunion effect. And it's also very breathable, so there won't be any overheating or kind of heat buildup once you do get into your more intensive workouts or intensive runs. In terms of the sole unit, Nike uses the Air Zoom technology, which is essentially a pocket of air embedded into the heel section of the sole unit, and it provides ample bounce back and that cushioning and padding you would want once you're into your actual run. One of the more notable points about the Pegasus 34 is going to be its durability, as this is one of the most durable neutral cushion runners you can get, which means it's going to definitely stand the test of time, and it has no problems performing great in terms of your longer and higher mileage runs. Overall, the 34th iteration of the Pegasus line stands definitely up to par, and it meets all the expectations that runners would want from a neutral cushion runner. Definitely check this one out, as it's one of the best neutral cushion runners you can get right now. The best maximalist shoe so far, the Hoka One One Bondi 5. While there were other honorable mentions, such as the Nike Vomero 13, the Bondi 5 pretty much still stands as the best maximalist shoe you can get right now, just because of its superb cushioning and padding. So in terms of stats, the weight comes in at 10 ounces, the heel-to-toe offset is 4 millimeters, and the terrains that it was designed for are more road or street surfaces. This is the 5th iteration in the Bondi series, and it pretty much stands as the most improved so far. The 5th iteration uses a fully redesigned upper, which makes use of an engineered mesh, which means it performs much better. It's very stretchy, very form-fitting, but also very breathable. This means that there isn't any potential cramping or bunion effect where your big toe or small toe are going to get pushed inward and crushed, but also in terms of breathability, it performs superbly as there's lots of perforations at the toe box area, which means no heat buildup once you're actually getting into your workouts or runs. There were also no problems with respect to the actual midfoot lockdown or the heel lockdown of the shoe, so overall you get a very good kind of secure fit despite the fact that this is a maximalist type shoe. In terms of the sole unit, this is where the Bondi 5 really shines, of course, as this is a maximalist type shoe and there is an insane amount of cushioning and padding added to the sole unit here. So the stack height for the shoe at the heel comes in at 37 millimeters, which is an astonishing amount, and that means you can really feel the compression of the cushioning really envelop or kind of just wrap around your foot. All in all, if you are in the market for a maximalist type shoe and you really want the upper echelon of that cushioning and padding, definitely check out the Bondi 5. The best minimalist running shoe so far is going to be the Vivo Barefoot Stealth 2. Starting with some stats for the shoe, the weight comes in at 8.5 ounces, the heel to toe offset is 0 millimeters, and the terrains that it was designed for are more road or street surfaces. So the Vivo Barefoot Stealth 2 won our award because while there are a lot of other potential minimalist type shoes or shoes out there that kind of promote the barefoot-like feel, not a lot of them really perform the way the Vivo Barefoot shoes perform. True minimalist runners know that there's several distinct things you need for a shoe to be truly considered minimalist or barefoot-like. These things are a spacious toe box, a low stack height, a 0 millimeter heel to toe offset, and an overall lightweight package that doesn't add a lot of weight to your ankles, knees, or lower back. So the Vivo Barefoot Stealth 2 pretty much hits all those requirements and even more. In terms of the upper, it's very spacious, no problems whatsoever in terms of your toe box room, and in terms of your toes splaying out naturally during your workouts or runs. The upper breathes superbly as the mesh that's used is very thin, light, and has nice perforations in it, so there's lots of heat exchange and no chance of heat buildup during your runs or workouts. In terms of the sole unit, it does pretty much exactly as you would want from a barefoot / minimalistic type shoe, which means that it really doesn't interfere or try to control your gait or movements in any way. The sole unit is very light, has a low stack height, has great grip and traction on surfaces, and in no way does it impede the natural movement of your feet and toes with respect to the biomechanics of the body. Overall, it's designed to pretty much let your feet perform as they should without any hindrance, and all in all, with respect to the minimalistic category, this is about as best as you can get. Moving on to the next running shoe, we're going to be looking at trail running shoes, and for early 2018, our best pick was the Altra Lone Peak 3.5. Starting with some stats for the shoe, the weight came in at 10.4 ounces, the heel to toe offset is 0 millimeters, and the terrains that it was designed for are trail or wilderness type environments. So one of the biggest reasons we chose the Lone Peak 3.5 as the best trail running shoe of early 2018 is that it has a very unique design philosophy behind it. While the shoe is built on a very high level of cushioning and very durable with respect to the overlays, materials used, and things of that nature, it actually has a barefoot type philosophy built into the shoe. So the overall stack height for the shoe comes in at 25 millimeters, which is actually a very high amount. But the overall heel to toe offset of the shoe is actually 0 millimeters. This unique combination of design philosophies where you get a high level of cushioning and protection, but you also have a 0 millimeter heel to toe offset is a very unique combination, which is why we think it's the best trail running shoe so far of early 2018. The shoe has been a huge hit within the running community as it performs superbly from a pure running standpoint, but once you take into account the heavy lug pattern and the designs that it's been made with respect to being more durable, it performs especially well within wilderness and trail environments. In terms of fit, the toe box provides ample room in the toe box for your toes to naturally splay, but it also gives a very nice, secure, and hugging type effect over the midfoot and heel of the shoe. Overall, if you're in the market for a trail running shoe, definitely check out the Altra Lone Peak 3.5 as it's a very unique type shoe. The combination of durability and ruggedness with respect to that barefoot type 0mm offset design philosophy really come together to give you a superb running shoe, definitely for the wilderness.
Alright guys, that's all for this video. Hope you liked it, and if you did, please go ahead and give it a like. If you're new to the channel and you liked it, consider subscribing. If you are interested in high quality running shoe reviews, I would recommend you check out Swift Runners. He's got a great channel for those interested in running, fitness, or just general footwear. Be sure to check out the description for links to find the most up-to-date pricing on all the products mentioned in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, hope everyone has a great day, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Finding the best running shoe is a difficult task. There are hundreds of new options that are released by a dozen large running shoe brands every year, but which ones would be the best for you and your running needs? Well, in this video, we're going to be breaking down the top 5 best running shoes of 2018. To help us do this, we're collaborating with Swift Runners, a running shoe channel here on YouTube that does great in-depth running shoe reviews. So, without further delay, take it away, Swift Runners.
Thanks, Tom. Hey everyone, it's Sina from Swift Runners. Tom asked me if I could put a list together for the top 5 running shoes of early 2018, and it is my pleasure to do so. And regarding the actual list, I did try to base it on the specific needs of runners from different categories. So whether you're a stability runner, a neutral runner, a minimalist, or trail runner, there is one shoe within this list for your needs. So I think it's a really good overall breakdown of the different shoes that are available in the market so far in early 2018. So without further ado, let's get on to the actual best running shoes of early 2018 so far. And starting first, for stability, we have the Brooks Adrenaline GTS 18.